Hello everyone, my name is Haven, and today I'm doing a reaction to Pierce the Veil Emergency Contact, if I can speak. So recently I got into Pierce the Veil. That was kind of a surprise, even on me. I didn't think I would. So, they recently came out with a song called Emergency Contact, and they came out with another one before that. I think it's like Pass Me Nirvana or something like that. I don't know. I haven't listened to it. But I wasn't into them at that time, so I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh wow, they're back, cool, whatever. But now that I'm a fan of them, I'm like, huh, maybe I should go check that song out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna hear this song, Emergency Contact, and just, I don't know, see how they've been so far. We listened to a live version of King for a Day from when we were young, so it didn't sound too bad then. So I'm interested to see how they sound in the studio. So I guess without further ado, we're gonna jump right into this and check out Emergency Contact. Okay, before we continue on, I'm not sure what to think here. So Vic sounds pretty good still. I think they might, and I could be wrong here, because this is only the first song I've heard of their newer stuff. But I wonder if they've transitioned away from screaming and they're just going pure pop punk. I'm very interested in that. And which is fine, you know. Everybody has to evolve at some point, and you know, most metalcore bands usually slowly transition away from the screaming, and so they just kind of focus on singing, and it happens. I mean, bands have to evolve, and the metalcore scene is only good for like 5 minutes before, like, eventually, you know, you got to kind of decide where you're gonna go, because metalcore usually doesn't stick around. And in most cases, bands that are metalcore, a lot of them tend to try to, you know, in a way they try to get bigger, but sometimes they may leave behind certain metalcore elements, and so they end up becoming like either just like a rock band. Like you look at Parkway Drive. They went from pure just screams and death growls and whatnot, this, that, and everything else, and you look at them now, and they've transitioned so far from that to now they're just like a pop punk, maybe like rock band, I suppose. You know, like they've really kind of, I guess, transitioned away from the screaming, and so I think that's what Pierce the Veil is doing here. I think they're probably going to transition away from it and just go to something that's a little bit more safe, but also something that can boost them. And I'm sure they'll probably still stick to a lot of what they are known for, But like I said, most bands, they want to evolve so that they can do more, because you know, being in a band is very expensive if you think about it. And you know, being signed under a label, from my understanding, you don't make a whole lot of money, so you have to make a lot of those, you know, a lot of your own money from merch sales and probably this, that, and everything else. So yeah, I imagine that transitioning to something that's more mainstream is the better way to go. And, you know, I support it. You know, if I was in my own band, I would probably do something, especially after so long. Like, you know, you're putting out hits and this, that, and everything. You do what you want to do, but if you still want to be like in the music game, sometimes you gotta tweak your sound a little bit to reach a more broader audience. So I get it. So I guess we're gonna keep going here. And let's do this. All right, so that was Pierce the Veil, Emergency Contact. So while listening to it, it didn't, nothing really stood out to me. Nothing like too groundbreaking for me, I guess. It's not a bad song, and it sounds really good. I am interested to hear this new album. I just want to see where they are with it, you know, like how they're sounding, kind of coming back. Because I think for the longest, they haven't put out an album in quite a while. So this is actually very interesting that they've actually come back and started doing more music. It's actually very interesting because like this year, a lot of bands have decided to come back. It's just so insane to me. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to hear some more and see where they are going. And maybe there might be some awesome songs that might come out of this new album that they're gonna drop in a couple months, I believe. Yeah, February 10th. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. See where we go with this. So I guess with that being said, what do you think of the song? You like it? You like the I guess the way they sound? I don't know. Just let me know what you think of the song in the comments below. And if you have any songs you want me to react to, let me know as well, and I'll try to get to those as soon as possible. And I guess with that being said, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Drink plenty of water, and I'll see you guys in the next video.